A lot of the founding of America was based on Moorish science. If you see paintings of the inauguration of George Washington, it looked like a Masonic ritual. So again, Masonry is based on Moorish science. So they would have these Moorish advisors around them. If you look at old paintings of George Washington, you will see George Washington standing next to a black man with a turban. And remember, when you see the black man with the turban, that's a Moor. That's not a slave. See, people automatically assume that black is slave, but slaves didn't wear no turbans. Because remember, slaves weren't allowed to practice no Islam or any other kind of religion except Christianity. So when you see that turban, that's a black man. And there's a few pictures of George Washington and other people with Moors or black men with turbans standing next to him. When you see that, just know that those are Moors.
When that cracker, low-down, wicked beast, Cristobal Colon, was on his genocidal rampage, you have Moors that were captain of the ship.
They would have these Moorish advisors around them.
Why do you think these niggas brag about the fact they were signing treaties with these crackers at the same time our people was in slavery?
That's a Moor. That's not a slave.
They were signing treaties with these crackers at the same time our people was in slavery. Ask yourself that question. That's a very serious question, that why would they brag about signing treaties with our oppressor, with our murderers? You understand? With the cracker that's raping our women, our mothers and our foremothers and our sisters and our babies. The same cracker that's raping our women, our babies, and the man, they signing treaties with them. Let's go even further. Let's deal with these two crackers, Mussolini and Leopold of Belgium. Each one of them came in Africa. Mussolini went to Ethiopia, dropped gas all on the Ethiopians, killed over 500,000 of our brothers and sisters in Ethiopia. Leopold depopulated the Congo by 30 million. That's a documented fact. Even the crackers will document that. When these crackers came in and the Uncle Tom niggas that were on their side, you know how you can distinguish them Uncle Tom niggas? They wore the fez.
Monkey with the Moorish garb on, if you look at the way that monkey is dressed, the monkey would usually have on a vest, a fez.
They wore the fez. You see that cracker captain, and you see the niggas right beside him wearing that damn fez. If you got the documentary, The Congo, look on the front of that documentary, The Congo, about Leopold of Belgium, and you'll see the two niggas with the fezes on there with our brothers in the middle while the cracker was shooting them down. You understand what I'm saying? Look at this low-life nigga with a fez on, with the crackers, like he got the British kilt on. These is when you can recognize the British, the French, the English, all of them African Uncle Toms, they wore the fez.
They have on a vest, a fez.
Here they is. Here they is. These is the army for the crackers, wearing the fez. When Mussolini came into Africa, the Somalians and the Eritreans, if you get the documentary War in Zion, get that documentary, it's live footage. You will see that the Somalians and the Eritreans who worked with Mussolini right here wore the fez. Look at this. The British colonial empire, our allies, the colonies, our allies, the nigga with the fez on. Every time we were attacked by the cracker, the niggas that worked with the crackers wore fezes. Here they is. Here they is. Here's the niggas that work with the crackers, wearing the fez. We didn't tell these niggas to go put them hats on. You could have did this research. You could have distinguished yourself between our enemies, but you did not. You went and put they damn hats on your goddamn head, and then you put it on us. Say we wrong. No, nigga, you wrong. We got the documented fact. Every time an old Uncle Tom nigga worked with them Peckerwoods, he wore the fez.
They would have these Moorish advisors around them.
Here's live footage from the Ethiopian-Italian War when Mussolini come down into Ethiopia to commit genocide on our people, killing over 500,000 of our people, and the low-life, the nigger traitor that worked right along with Mussolini, you can easily identify him with the feds. You see him right there with the tassels. You see him right there with the crackers armament, while our brothers and sisters only had spears and, you know, not highly mechanized artillery. And these niggas know that, is shooting highly mechanized armaments at their own brothers and sisters, a part of the genocidal mass murder of our people in Ethiopia. When Mussolini was dropping gas down upon our people, chemical and biological warfare, dropping it down on top of our people, these niggas were side by side with the Peckerwood Italians committing that genocide. So I'm not going to chitter-chatter. I'm going to give you this is actual footage. This is not a movie. This is actual footage of these traitorous niggas with the fez on their head working right side by side with Mussolini. Now, if you African-centered and you say you about your people, you got to ask serious questions. Why would they have done this? Who is responsible for this genocide in Ethiopia? You can't be straddling the fence. These is our enemies. We can easily identify. There's the Peckerwood commander who they following right up the damn hill. This is actual footage. This is actual fact. So I don't want to hear no more chitter chatter with a little cornerstone mo who all he want to do is spew rhetoric. You understand? I'm gonna nip it in the bud. You know, after all of this is said and done, you do the research to show them that these individuals were part of the traitorous cracker regime, Arab regime that was committing genocide on our people. Here it is. Here's footage from the documentary, The Congo. You understand what I'm saying? Where King Leopold of Belgium committed a genocide where he mass murdered 30 million of our peoples in the Congo. His 16,000 man army was these niggas right here with these fezzes on their head. Ask yourself, what is in the heart of a low-life, treacherous nigga to be able to shoot down women, babies, and defenseless men knowing that they can't protect themselves? So I put this documentary out there, and here you see our brothers who is discussing it, how they slaughtered our people, how they mass murdered our people, and that they had no defense for the army, the highly mechanized artillery that they had. They knew that these Africans had no system of defense. So they knew exactly what they was doing. And since they had no mercy on them 30 million of our African brothers and sisters in the Congo, then you should have no mercy on them. So don't ride the fence. Continue to do your research. But this is actual documentation of these brothers in the Congo wearing the fez committing genocide. Now you're looking at a fez wearing traitor whipping our brothers and sisters, got his brother standing right there to observe, to put fear in him, gather our brothers and sisters up so they could be instilled with fear as they watch these old treacherous traitor, red fez wearing niggas beat our brothers and sisters in the Congo. They were the ones chopping off the arms. They was the ones that were mutilating our ancestors. They were the ones, they would burn this tree sap and let it pour down on the bodies of our brothers and sisters to commit this genocide on our people in the Congo. Now what you about to witness is how these red fez wearing traitorous niggas lining our brothers and sisters up for the Peckerwood so that he can murder 3 of them at a time. They did not want to waste bullets on one which they could kill 3 with at one time. Now here the niggas is, red fez wearing, African, want to be Moors, and they always talking about slavery, that slavery did not happen. That we're not just talking about the slaves that were brought to the Americas. We also talking enslavement of our brothers and sisters on the continent. Quit trying to separate the numbers. We all one people. So the numbers should not be separated. You understand what I'm saying? We know for a fact from the time of the entrance of the Arab slave trade, the European slave trade, the murder of our brothers and sisters on the continent, the murder of our brothers and sisters in Arabia that was carried up out of Africa, taken to also India and China, that the Africans that were murdered on the seas, on the ocean, that never made it to the Americas. We know for a fact that those numbers go into at least 200 million. So why would they sit up here and say that they were not a part of that savagery when we got it right here on the document of the Congo where they counted, hoarded, and kidnapped and imprisoned our brothers and sisters in the Congo? This is documented evidence. Call them out.